This is my bathtub. This is the problem. I had this put in by bath fitters, the entire assembly, all 3 walls, and the tub insert 3 years ago. This blackening on the floor underneath the linoleum is the floor rotting. That's mold under there. I called bath fitters, asked them to come out and have a look at it. Said that there's something wrong with the seal. This has only started to rot since you guys put in my install. This installation was not done correctly. It's not sealed, caulked properly. And as you can see, it leaks right from here down, puddles there, goes down the wall, as you can see, and puddles in the corner. This was just after running the shower for a couple of minutes. Did you see it just run down there after it pools up? Imagine there are 4 adults in this house having 20 to 30 minute showers for a day. So the shower being run for 20 to 30 minutes 4 times a day, every day. Do you know how much water pools there, down, and in the corner? A lot. And it pooled into that corner, got in under the floor, and rotted it. When I called bath fitters and had them come out, the gentleman simply caulked over this area here, band-aiding the situation. He put some more caulking up here. Too little, too late. The damage is done. The floor is rotting. To caulk over that is a band-aid. All he did was lock any water that had gotten underneath there and rotted the floor earlier from this situation underneath. Locking it underneath. Not stopping anything. This will continue to pool like this. Will be absorbed into the linoleum and will continue to rot the floor. His caulking over top of that was negligence in itself. He wasn't taking responsibility for what he could obviously see had happened over the last 3 years, causing the floor to rot. Here it is pooling even more, and again I just ran the shower head for 5 minutes. He knew darn well if this had been going on for 3 years that that is what went under the floor. This probably wasn't caulked properly in the first place anyway. To some degree some of it would be absorbed into the linoleum. I mean, water sitting there like that because they didn't caulk it properly is going to rot the floor. Caulking over that was not taking responsibility for what was going on. All he's done is lock the mold and water and moisture underneath that had gotten in there because it wasn't caulked properly in the first place, both there, probably inside, probably even further, causing this rot. Now I have a 5-year installation warranty. Bath fitters, why will you not stand behind your warranty? Why, when I called you, did you send a gentleman over who said, and these are his words exactly, "Well, miss, what do you expect me to do about your floor?" I said that he was condescending in the way that he spoke to me and in calling me miss, and I know what I expect. I expect you to take responsibility for the leak that happened, causing the floor to rot. That's what I expect. I have a 5-year installation warranty. I'm 3 years into it. I expect you to take responsibility for what's happened here. That's what I expect. Not somebody to come over and be condescending, simply put some caulking over the situation that's already happened and clean up my floor. That means, yes, this floor will have to be ripped up. That will have to be properly caulked, and I bet anything once we get in there we're going to find more areas that were not caulked properly. And I can show them the next time they come, hopefully take a better interest in what's actually going on before it's even worse. a piece of white caulking was always sitting just inside here till it finally came away, and I pulled it away, and it was all moldy and yucky and disgusting because it was just sitting there. I was picking hair out of the drain, and it came away with the hair. I don't think this drain's been properly caulked inside and around. And I think this is also part of why that rot is happening. I think when we rip up the floor and look underneath this tub, we're going to find that this is a lot more than just this dripping and pooling water. Though that in itself would have rotted the floor over 3 years, 4 showers a day. 4 adults in a house, 4 showers a day. Imagine the amount of water that's there. I can tell you the amount of water. It pools all the way out and around. And we mop it up, mop it up, mop it up. We leave towels here long after the shower. But it continues to drain for some time afterwards. You can't keep up with it. Now, bath fitters, I ask you again, you need to stand by the warranty installation warranty. Come out here and properly take up this floor and have a look at what the poor installation has done to rot my floor. And yes, replace the floor and properly caulk in, about, and around everywhere. Because again, I think once we pull it up and look underneath the tub, we're going to find there's more that was not properly caulked. Something to do with that drain. I also showed the gentleman that came out from Bath Fitters this corner where there was a moldy bit. And he said, well, yes, you can get mold in your tub. And I said, no, I clean my tub properly. You can get this yellow-orange stuff, which you wipe away. But mold and mildew doesn't stay, and no matter what we did, it wouldn't come off. Because it was just inside. And he cut it away and handed it to me, and I still have that piece as well, and just caulked over it. This is why I think it's a lot worse. I think this originally is coming from in here, in here, in here, and was that corner. That it was moldy. We couldn't get the mold off. Therefore, there was air coming up, water going down, creating that moldy bit that he cut away and then re-caulked over. Caulking over a situation that's rotting underneath because of poor installation, improper caulking in the first place, is not what I call standing behind your warranty. That's not a solution to this problem. That floor is still rotting underneath. And my kitchen is just below this floor. And my kitchen ceiling, interestingly enough, now has a crack in it. If you don't come out here and do something about this and handle it properly, we're going to end up replacing my kitchen ceiling as well as my bathroom floor. Just 5 minutes running the shower.